Hi, I'm Nadia Ederer and I've been in the real estate industry for about 5 years. So we got 3 appointments from the 6 leads which we got within the first 3 days of the ads launched. The cost per lead at that point was about $12 only. Since then, our leads to appointment ratio is roughly about 30 to 50% depending on the time of the month, because we all know, right, that marketing campaign can be pretty cyclical depending on the social media algorithms. But I think 30 to 50% is actually very good, and we are pretty happy with that. So because we come from an authority standpoint and we are offering something for them to learn, the leads that we are getting are not curious. They are more knowledge hungry. And in a way also, they come to us on the phone. We hear the words they use, such as, can we get your expert advice? Or we want to know if we are doing the right thing. So they are looking to us as experts already, just from looking at the video itself. So when we come to the table with them, we have a more consultative way of talking with them, which is a lot more helpful than the, I'm just curious, give me the brochure, that's all I want from you. You know what I mean? So yeah, that already starts off well for us. So this approach of authority, content, building reputation, branding, we feel this is a good approach for now for us. Yeah, the AI chatbot is great because, we are on the go all the time. I'm either in a handover or, busy with clients viewing or driving somewhere. So the leads can come in any time of the day, even when I'm sleeping. These guys, they are not just clicking on your ad, they are clicking on 5 other ads. So being responsive is so key. You can't always be responsive in a job like this. So it was really useful to have the AI chatbot come in, have a chat with the prospect for a little while, keep them warm, and then even tell them, we'll give you a call today, tomorrow, is that okay? And that way it buys us time to get in touch with them on the phone, which is perfect. We had a few challenges generating leads, right? So we tried the cold call method, but that didn't really work because we were approaching the clients for their business in a sense. And there was always that feeling of chasing after something. And so, we always got sellers who, for example, didn't really want to sell, were not in the market, but wanted to test the market. So not very serious sellers. And so the progress was not as satisfying as we had hoped it would be. And then we did project-based online campaigns as well, so targeting certain new launch projects. And those also just really, in general, generated a lot of I'm very curious type of leads, like Kepo wants to check it out, but no serious intention to buy. So we felt a little bit stuck at that point, looking for another solution to get leads. The one thing that I was worried about was communication. Very worried about, when the sales process is very tight and everything, but afterwards when everything has launched, very hard to reach people. This was one of my biggest pet peeves in previous marketing teams. But I have to say, I'm very pleased. The team is super responsive. I try not to disturb them on weekends, obviously, but even if there's something urgent that needs an answer on the weekend, someone chimes in. So yeah, pretty happy with the communication. I think the most important thing is to have communicative. The perfect solution will never exist, really. But when there's hiccups, you can talk to the team openly and they give you feedback openly and you resolve it together. I can't ask for more. I would recommend Vicky and the GrowCast team to all realtors in Singapore who want to brand themselves as an expert, educator, and thought leader instead of just another agent. I also feel if you want higher quality leads, which are more responsive, then you should have a chat with Vicky and his team and see if their framework and methods align with your needs.